May I enter, sir?
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please sit down. So
Thank you,
Vishal,
sir.
you're from Rajasthan and you studied in the Maharaja Agrasen Institute of Technology,
Yes, sir.
Delhi. Can you tell me something about Maharaja Agrasen?
Sir, Maharaja Agrasen was an ancient personality based in Haryana, and the Agarwal community regards him as their ancestor, and he was one of those personalities who propounded the ideas of business like entrepreneurship, trusteeship, and collective financial mobilization and skill-based recruitment of the staff. So all these ideals were propounded by Maharaja Agrasen ji.
You're interested in reading about geopolitics in India's neighborhood.
Sir,
Can you tell me something about what's happening in Bangladesh now, yesterday and today? There has been a statement made by the Army General.
yes, sir. Sir, recently the Army General of Bangladesh, he said that it is a responsibility of the army to take control of the law and order situation in the country and to secure the rights of all the communities. Explicitly, it did not mention the rights of the minorities, but the situation is still we cannot trust the army, which is being holding the law and order situation in Bangladesh.
We cannot trust the army.
Sir,
You cannot trust the army, or we cannot trust
sir,
the
we as India,
India cannot trust the army. Okay.
sir, because
So whom
the
can India trust? You can trust Mr. Yunus?
sir, right now as the situation has as the past 6 months situation, we can from the past 6 months situation, we can definitely say that the rights of minorities are not secure, the rights of women are not secure in Bangladesh, and the regime which is ruling is definitely not elected. So right now, India is in a wait and watch situation. So we are engaging with the present government, but we are definitely waiting for the democratic process to unfold in Bangladesh.
And Bangladesh has also sent out some feelers to Mr. Elon Musk. In which context was that?
Sir, I believe, sir, if I am not wrong, it was regarding the Starlink project.
And
Sir,
in what way will Starlink help or help Bangladesh or help Mr. Musk? Obviously, it should help one of them. So why would they be in discussion otherwise?
sir, may I take a guess? I cannot exactly recall what. Sir, I think it was regarding the invitation of Starlink to operate in Bangladesh. Yes, sir. Regarding that.
What is Starlink?
Sir, Starlink is a satellite-based internet company which is owned by Elon Musk, and it aims to democratize the internet services across the world and provide the 5G and the other internet services via satellite communication. As compared to yes, sir.
You also opted for the police service as your number 2 preference after the IAS.
Sir,
Let's say you are the SP of a district and you have a large number of people coming from a neighboring state creating trouble in your state. Now, yours is a border district. Now, what kind of measures can you take to apprehend those people, the culprits?
Sir, may I ask which kind of law and order situation is it? Like
Crime,
Crime.
repeated crime. Let's say theft or murder or
Theft or-
burglary.
Sir, at the border checkpost, there can be verification of, and there can be coordination with the adjacent police stations regarding the identity of the people, like whether they are police verified or not, whether their registration numbers of their cars are valid or legal or not. So we can coordinate with the neighboring state police.
Apart from that,
sir, we can coordinate with the BSF.
BSF.
If
It's
it is
not
a border state.
No, it's not a border in that sense, yes.
Okay.
It's a border district of your state. Can you send your police into the other state?
Sir, if there is a warrant or if there is a valid court order, then I think we can send.
If it's a cognizable offense?
Yes, sir, we can send.
Good afternoon, Vishal.
Good afternoon, sir.
We'll continue with Bangladesh. You said that Army General said that it is the responsibility of Army to ensure law and order situation is okay.
So,
Do you think in any country it is responsibility of Army? Or
Sir,
you have half quoted Bangladesh General's Army General's statement?
sir, I may have just read the snippet of his statement.
Because
not
he
in whole
said that
context.
if the civilian government fails,
It's the civilian government.
then it is responsibility. It becomes responsibility.
My apologies, ma'am. I apologize.
Right, right. Now there was a news that $21 billion were sent by Trump, by U.S. administration to Bangladesh, though Trump was claiming that it was to India,
Sir.
to Bangladesh for election-related issues.
Sir.
So, when would it have been sent?
Sir, although the complete details of the transaction are awaited, but it was sent during the election times, and it was sent as per the US aid, as per the US administration. It was sent during the voter turnout, during the period of voter turnout.
And when was that?
Sir, nearby the time of after the elections, last year, generally.
Okay. What is the latest on Maldives? Maldives has signed an agreement with China.
Sir.
What is it about?
My apologies,
To
sir.
consternation of India.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not aware.
Maldives had signed an agreement under which Chinese surveillance ships
Okay.
can come around Maldives for research, a so-called research work,
Thank you.
for which they had forbidden Indian ships, right? So it
Thank
is
you,
a
sir.
point of concern. Shehbaz Sharif very recently said something about India, about competing with India, about fighting with India till he dies. He says that if I don't do that, you may change my name. So what was
Yes.
it about?
Sir, it was regarding, I think, cricket. That
No. It was regarding development.
development. Sir, I'm sorry.
No problem.
It was misquoted.
Iran, USA. What is latest in Iran? USA has given a statement
Sir, recently, in recent days.
recently, yes, yesterday. Okay, no problem, forget it. You come from Ganganagar, Sri Ganganagar.
Sir.
Sri Ganganagar is a bordering district,
Yes, sir.
bordering Pakistan.
Sir.
Which other districts of Rajasthan border Pakistan?
Sir, there are total 5 districts of Rajasthan which border Pakistan. Sri Ganganagar, Bikaner, Jaisalmer, Badmer, and another is recently formed Falodi district.
What about Jodhpur?
Sir, Jodhpur is landlocked.
Jodhpur is
Landlocked, sir.
landlocked. So it doesn't border.
Yes, sir. It doesn't border with the
Okay.
international boundary.
Okay, what are the developmental issues of Sri Ganganagar?
Sir.
Be short.
Sir, there are 3 to 4 major development issues which I can recall right now. Sir, first is regarding the agriculture, sir. The agriculture storage facilities are very poor in Sri Ganganagar, due to which the produce is not does not last for a very long time. Secondly, sir, food processing industries are not adequately developed in Sri Ganganagar.
Okay.
And thirdly, sir, is regarding the private investment in industries.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. That was all from my side.
Okay, Vishal,
Yes, sir.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Your father is working in LIC.
Yes.
So you tell me, what is the insurance penetration in our country?
Sir, sorry, I'm not versed with that.
It is very low comparatively.
Yes, sir, it is low
Why
as-
don't people go for insurance? They go for life insurance particularly.
Yes.
They go for car insurance, they go for all sort property insurance, but they never go for avoid taking life insurance policies. What is the reason for that?
Sir, the first reason is lack of awareness among the people
How
regarding
they are aware about car insurance, but they are not aware about their own life.
Sir, car insurance, in my opinion, is compulsory, but life insurance is not
So do
compulsory.
you think we should also make life insurance compulsory now?
Sir, I believe making life insurance compulsory will not go well because there are many options in the policies and the market which a lot of companies offer. So if we make it compulsory, then it will be of the responsibility of the people to determine which policy is best for them, and not everyone has that much of disposable income to invest in the insurance. So
Okay, no issue.
that's
That should be the first reason.
yes, sir. That should be the first. Disposable income.
You also tried for CAPF, yeah?
Sir,
How many CAPF we have?
sir, there are 7 CAPFs.
Yeah. Give me one line each about each one of them.
Sir, the Border Security Force, which guards the border along with Pakistan and Bangladesh. Secondly, we have the Central Reserve Police Force, which is responsible for fighting the Naxalism as well as the proxy terror elements in Jammu and Kashmir, as well as in the northeast part of the country. Thirdly, we have Sashastra Seema Bal, which is posted along with the border in Nepal, along with the border at Nepal border. And fourthly, we have, sir, Indo-Tibet.
SSB takes care only of Nepal border or any other country's border also?
Sir,
What about Bhutan?
Sir, along Bhutan, sir, I think it's, yes, sir, along Bhutan also.
Okay. What else?
Sir, fourthly, there is Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force, which caters which serves along the border with China. And fifth, we have the Central Industrial Security Force, which guards the industrial establishments of the government, PSUs, the constitutional authorities of our country. And then we have Assam Rifles. Assam Rifles serves along the border with Myanmar. Sir.
What is SPG?
Sir,
SPG.
Sir, SPG is the one which was coming in line of my of the seventh Central Reserve Police, Central Armed
It is
Police.
also a paramilitary.
Sir, I'm not sure about the status, but it has a very special mandate. Special mandate.
Okay, you tell me what is India's relation with Bhutan?
Sir, India has a friendship treaty with Bhutan, which was signed in 1947 and it was revived again in 2010. So, according to the Neighborhood First policy, we have a non-reciprocal relationship with Bangladesh, with Bhutan, and
What
we have
we
several.
call, there is a word is there, protectorate policy. What does that mean?
Sir, protectorate is that country which receives the protection and the guidance from the neighboring or a larger country.
Yes, okay.
At one point, Sikkim was a protectorate of India, but later on we got incorporated into the.
Okay, thank you, Vishal.
Thank you, sir.
Vishal, you are from Shri Ganganagar.
Yes, sir.
So, what is the contribution of Shri Ganganagar district in economy of Rajasthan?
Sir. Sir, may I take a few seconds?
Yeah.
Sir, Shri Ganganagar is also known as the food basket of Rajasthan, and we host the most fertile plains of the most fertile areas of Rajasthan, and for the same reason we are known as the food basket. And major agrarian produce. If we talk about the agricultural economy, then we produce a lot of mustard. Mustard production is the highest, and wheat production is also the highest. There are some food processing industries are also located in Shri Ganganagar, and one sugar mill is also there. In terms of power sector, there is a Suratgarh thermal power plant which provides electricity to Shri Ganganagar, Churu and Bikaner district. Fourthly, sir, in irrigation facilities, we have Indira Gandhi Canal as well as the Gang Canal, which provides water to the agrarian as well as the other food processing purpose. And in terms of the per capita income of the state, our income, the income of Sri Ganganagar is one of the highest, 1.39 lakh per annum.
Okay. Earlier, while you were giving answer to another question, you mentioned that we have very less post-harvest handling facilities
Sir,
and very bad food processing. The same actually.
sir.
Why you think that's so? When we have, Rajasthan had last month only, in Western meat also,
Yes, sir.
and food processing industry is incentivized by central government also and by your state also.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of your state? What are the special incentives by your state?
Sir, the Prime Minister FME, Formalization of Micro Food Enterprise Scheme, the Production Link Incentive Scheme, Indira Gandhi scheme
These
for...
are central schemes. You incentivize by giving loan on a very less interest rate.
Yes, sir.
That's the best thing. Rajasthan is doing exceptional. And but what is the reason for all that? Still, you are a food basket. You have few food processing industries, but still, your losses are much more.
Yes, sir.
Post-harvest losses. How to reduce that?
So the main reason for the losses, for the post-harvest losses, is the regulatory cholesterol in our system, in terms of the Essential Commodity Act, which prohibits a certain level of private investment made in the cold supply chain as well as the warehouses. And secondly,
it
sir...
prohibits.
Sorry, sir.
It prohibits the opening up of new facilities.
Sir, it does not explicitly prohibits, but it imposes regulatory compliances which are very difficult to comply with. And it re-establishes the inspector and the license Raj, as it was pointed out by the economic survey in 2018 as well as 2019. So it was pointed out that Essential Commodity Act is re-establishing the license and the inspector Raj in the food processing industries.
No, it's not affecting the food processing industry, only the storage.
Only the storage, sir.
Only storage part of it.
Yes, sir.
When you are storing on a holding on a
Yes, sir.
large scale. Okay, you check it out. Thank you.
Yes, Vishal,
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. I am tempted to discuss with you regarding your interest, although it may repeat some ideas. Your interest in listening to geopolitical speeches and debates concerning India's neighborhood. Whose speeches and debates you are interested in? Is this YouTube or some leaders or who?
Sir, it is diversity of sources. At times it is YouTube, at times it is parliamentary speeches, at times it is conversation between two learned wise people like Shri Raj Shukla sir, who has been retired Lieutenant General in the Army, and at times retired bureaucrats, at times retired...
Okay, now let us come to Pakistan, Balochistan, Afghanistan.
So,
Now you must have heard a lot of speeches. Recently, many things have been coming. So you can enlighten us about your ideas. Is Balochistan breaking up with Pakistan, or what is the Balochistan? That is part of Pakistan. There is lot of problem there. They are attacking Pakistan army.
sir.
Similarly, TTP, they are attacking Pakistan army.
Yes, sir.
Afghanistan. So what is the situation of Pakistan this way?
Sir.
You may recall our Honorable PM's speech also, Independence Day speech, some I think 15 or 16, delivered on 16, about Balochistan, Gilgit, where he mentioned about some communication from them. So how India also views these developments? So you can give, you think and give a full idea on this.
Sir, Honorable Prime Minister of India
Yeah,
said
yeah.
something. Sir, firstly regarding the situation which is prevailing in Balochistan, sir, there is a there is a level of separatism which Pakistan believes that there is a level of separatism going on in the Balochistan.
Is Pakistan not blaming India for this?
Yes, sir. Pakistan is blaming India.
Okay.
Pakistan is blaming India's security establishment as well as the intelligence forces for that.
Yeah.
But India has always not acknowledged those reasons. Sir, there is separatism which Pakistan believes is going on in Balochistan by the Balochistan Liberation Army, which they believe that Pakistan is only feeding upon the resources of Balochistan and not providing adequate development and the democratic process in that region. Secondly, sir, there has been attacks on the Chinese forces, which are the Chinese companies and the Chinese workers, which are
The airport that is constructed is still empty, like
Yes,
it's
sir,
not
Gwadar.
being used. Gwadar.
yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir. The airport was constructed, but it is empty, and I think it is a part of the larger Chinese Belt and Road Initiative. So it was made just to showcase the Chinese might, and not for the actual purpose, because the population of Balochistan is so much impoverished that they don't have money to buy wheat, let alone be flying on a plane. So it is to show the Chinese might, and it is part of the largest Chinese strategy. And yes, sir. And humanitarian situation is also deteriorating in Balochistan region.
Now coming to China versus Afghanistan and Taliban, China is eyeing on the Afghan this mineral treasure
Yes, sir.
and gradually trying to make inroads.
Sir.
So what is happening into that?
Sir, my apologies. I'm not aware of the exact.
You have not heard of this?
Sir, I have heard, but
Yeah.
the guess would be can go in any direction. So I would refrain.
No,
from-
they're also like Pakistan army attacked by TTP.
Yes, sir.
Do they blame India again for that? India using Taliban for
Yes, sir.
getting Pakistan army attacked?
Sir, I'm not aware, sir.
You're not aware. Okay, that is fine.
Exact blame or sorry.
So, yeah, this is very interesting dialogues.
I will read about it, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Suppose you join the Indian Administrative Service and you're allotted to Rajasthan cadre.
Sir,
What do you think can be done? Just tell me one or two measures can be done to improve the economic development of Rajasthan on the whole. I'm talking about increasing GDP, increasing employment, increasing commerce, business.
so should I tell in detail or 2-3
No,
major?
just based on, and one or two sentences would suffice because you have some precedents set
Sir.
by other states.
Yes, sir.
So I've given you a clue.
Sir, the logistics part. On the logistics.
I wouldn't be able to tell you the details. Whether it's logistics.
Precedent set by the other states. Okay. Sir, firstly, the logistics only, sir. In logistics, Rajasthan is lagging a lot due to the poor connectivity of the roads and the freight corridors. Freight corridor is being made, but in the past it was not that much available. And secondly, sir, I would say, sir, women-led development, sir, Rajasthan.
That's general. I mean, that anybody can say.
Sir, women-led development.
Women-led
in the-
development is not going to necessarily result in immediate increase in GDP or greater employment in that sense. In the sense you need more capital investment,
Sir,
things like that. Women-led development will bring about greater equality. I agree.
and
Doesn't matter. There's a lot of interest in rare minerals and rare earths,
rare earths.
such as lithium, graphite, zirconium, gallium, germanium. Why is this sudden interest in rare minerals there?
Sir, rare earth minerals are extremely suddenly in news and demand due to their increasing utilization in the industries like artificial intelligence, renewable energies, manufacturing of the lithium-ion batteries, etc. Sir.
So where are lithium batteries used?
Sir, in electric vehicles, mobile phone batteries, and storage facilities for the renewable energies.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I wanted to end on a positive note. That's why I asked you this question rare minute. Rajasthan was supposed to be the last question. See, easy. I mean, you've seen Rewari developing, you've seen Gurgaon developing, very close to Delhi. Why can't Rajasthan develop Alwar
Yes, sir.
as a hub? You know, the people from Delhi will flock to Alwar just as they flock to Gurgaon or flock to Noida. So that's how they should look at development. You should look at infrastructure available in the neighborhood. You can't develop all your infrastructure again. You
Yes,
can't
sir.
be reinventing the wheel. You
Yes.
have a big city like Delhi, it will take you 5 centuries to develop another city like Delhi in Rajasthan. It's not possible. Anyway, now we come to the points. I think a very pleasant person. You're a very pleasant person.
Thank you, sir.
And you have the ability to carry the board with you in case you are a little more knowledgeable.
Yes, sir.
If you are a little more knowledgeable, particularly, see, you mentioned geopolitics. Now, that is your, I don't know whether call it a misadventure or whether you did the right thing, but since you have mentioned it, now you have to obviously be
Yes,
up
sir,
to
I
date.
do.
Huh? You can't say, I don't know. But Bangladesh, obviously, you should have known better.
Yes, sir.
There have been statements coming that elections have to be held soon. The Army General is talking about elections, which means that there could be a military takeover in case Yunus doesn't call for elections.
Yes, sir.
So these are problems associated with Bangladesh. Again, Bhutan, protectorates, all these things. You know, you missed out SSB covering Nepal and Bhutan. So the clue was also given. So I think alertness is a bit of an issue. Knowledge base is another issue.
Sir, in geopolitics part,
Geopolitics, yes, in general.
I believe my knowledge, my hobby and my level of knowledge,
Yes.
they are quite divergent right now. I'll catch up with that, sir.
You see, the whole problem, I'll tell you the simple way at which, the interview board looks at it in a different way.
Yes.
They cannot ask questions beyond what you have written in your DAF normally. Your optional subject or a subject of study, something like that.
Yes, sir.
And so how many questions do they prepare and come for? I mean, they can't prepare 50, 60 questions every day, and they have to do it for a period of 2 months or 3 months. So what they do is they look at your DAF, and whatever comes to their mind, they ask you questions. Like Maharaja Agrasen, you were able to say something good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like that, they look at your DAF. So geopolitics, okay, let me talk about Bangladesh, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, something like that. So since you put it down, obviously you have to be familiar with all the issues.
Yes, sir.
And that too current issues.
Yes, sir.
So that's very important.
I will improve upon that.
Yeah,
part, sir.
I think knowledge and alertness, if you can focus a little more, you can score 190, 200 because you're polite, you're courteous, you're well dressed. You got all the qualities going for a civil servant.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Vishal,
Sir.
just a few things. First, the knowledge gap, as Chairman has said. Articulation,
Articulation.
like LIC, why people don't insure their lives. The most important reason
Point
you
was
put
later.
last.
Yes, sir.
So articulation is needed. Second thing is on your personality. You have good, pleasing personality, but why are you saying like Saudhan position? Your feet should be a little apart.
Okay, sir.
Yes, not like your heels should not join. And tie is a little shorter. When you stand up, it should touch the buckle of your belt,
Sure,
right? And then, like you are wearing a tilak.
Yes, sir. On that day, will not.
Yeah. Otherwise, you should be prepared. Whatever is visible on your persona, you should be prepared to answer
Yes, sir.
about that. Your collar, all that.
Yes, sir.
So I hope you will.
I'll improvise on that, sir.
You will take care of that. And hand movement,
Hand
yes,
gestures.
there are this. Hand gestures are okay, and sometimes you do, but most of the times you forget. Only your fingers move, like they are moving on piano. Because sometimes it feels that you are deliberately consciously trying to keep
Restrict
them
the-
fixed on your
yes.
thigh. No, put them in a relaxed position so that in case they are needed to be moved, naturally you use your hand gesture.
Sure, sir.
Right? That's all.
And the CPF, you said SPG is CPF. You said I was going to name that. It is not that. Which is the seventh one?
NSG.
NSG is there.
NSC. NSC.
So be sure
You
when
said
you are
SPG.
unnecessarily, don't put yourself in trouble. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Avoid
Sorry.
guessing where you are not sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Vishal, you are a good candidate, but factual mistakes you are making a lot. Like Essential Commodity Act doesn't harm the food processing licensing or industry. There is no correlation with that. Only storage. It's pertains to
storage.
storage, and that is not relevant, even for post-harvest hunting. So kindly be to the point out here.
Okay, sir.
And read about it, because Shri Gangaragari's strength is agriculture.
Agriculture.
So you should be better.
Well
prepared
versed
on
with
this.
agriculture. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it is fine.
Anything you want? Want to ask us?
Sir, no, sir. You are the best judge. And
No, we are not judging. I want to tell people.
no, sir. You should.
What we are doing is we are assessing you. We are
Yes.
not judging you. The difference in assessment is we are giving you suggestions for improvement.
Sir.
When we assess, when we judge, we are evaluating your personality. We are not judging.
Sir.
That's for the UPSC to do. After that, you don't get another chance. Whereas here, you get a chance to improve.
Sir.
So try to improve.
Sir,
Thank
can
you.
I ask?
Yeah.
Sir, like my interest is in a bit of geopolitics, but I watch some speeches, which may or may not be convergent with the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch at times debates, at times Twitter. So is it all right?
Watch less.
Yeah.
But you should not mention now that you have mentioned,
is
because
already.
it may arise lot of queries, questions, no?
Yes, sir.
And where you won't be able to say much. So this is perhaps you have laid a trap for yourself.
What
Sir,
is
I'll
your-
handle.
What is
Indian
the question?
Sir, my question is, my first preference is not Indian Foreign Service.
I know, I saw that. It's 5.
But
PSIR is your
sir, my
subject.
anthropology is my optional, and
Anthropology.
my interest is like divergent with my service.
So your questions will be on your interest, geopolitics.
He's asking,
No,
why
you-
are you questioning me on
Now you yourself have invited that.
Sir, I'm asking whether how will I justify that my interest is in geopolitics, but my service preference is
That is
No,
not
no,
a-
no, no.
not
That
a-
hardly
no
matters.
interest
You are
and
interested in geopolitics,
That's not an
like people here in India are interested in politics, domestic
You can't
politics.
become a cricketer just because you're interested in cricket.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's not a big issue. Yeah. I don't think you should bother about that, because I think you're concerned about India. So that's the reason you're interested in geopolitics, particularly with regard to the neighborhood.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to work, you are actually looking at upliftment of the poor, probably looking at ameliorating, the living conditions of people who are below the poverty line, things like that. So obviously, you would like to work in the civil service. So that's different. But if you're opted for the foreign service, then you're interested in diplomacy. You're interested in protecting India's image abroad, and but you're not opted. That's not among the top preferences. So,
Third or
yeah.
fourth.
So obviously, you may not get it.
Yes.
You may not get it.
After police.
Yeah.
As an alert Indian citizen, you are interested in geopolitics, no problem with that.
Yes.
So don't worry about that.
That's about the neighborhood, particularly. You mentioned
Yeah.
the neighborhood.
Yes. And one more question, sir. Sir, regarding the work experience, sir. After my college, I haven't worked anywhere, sir. And I've been preparing for this exam only.
No problem.
Sir, does it make a negative impact?
No,
or
no, not
setback?
That is your
Not
answer.
at all. You have been preparing,
You're very keen to join the civil service.
That's
Yes.
all.
Naturally.
right?
Okay, sir.
All the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.